How's it going, everyone? Moses here. Today, I just wanted to go through, just talk a little bit about the current league. It's Legion. It started. It feels really nice. I personally am not too big of a fan of melee. We're gonna play lots of melee builds, but I'm gonna go solo self-found this league because I had to go to work on Friday night, and because of that, for the first time in basically 6.5 years of streaming, I wasn't there on release date. And because I wasn't there, I feel like I'm like okay to let things go. And because of that, I'm like not even pushing really hard. You know me, I always grind 20 hour, 23 hour, 25-hour streams. You know, super hard into like super fast leveling and all that. This character is really laid back, you know, and the progress I've made is compared to other leagues like ridiculously far behind compared to other leagues. So pretty poor progress overall, but it's what it is, you know. I had to work. I just can't, you know, lose night shifts every 3 months, and it just too frequent. And you know, we also had a Friday release of you know a new uh, synthesis league, right? So I'm feeling pretty exhausted from the synthesis. We pushed really hard. I got the demigod rank 6 guardian. I went super ham, you know, 16 hours a day on average. So it was really insane 3 weeks, and now another league. So I don't know, I'm just exhausted. So this league, melee is not really my thing. I don't know, but we are going to make melee builds, right? So for now, I just started out as a Glacial Cascade Mines. I felt it should be a pretty easy start for the league, and it hasn't been easy because, well, I don't know. Glacial Cascade Mines was nerfed from the last time I played it by about 15% damage, so it's very noticeable. And outside of that, the little nodes behind Mind Over Matter here are gone. So 50%. It was at 10, 10, and 30%, right? So it makes it 50% and 40 flat mana. So it was an insane amount of mana. It was pretty easy to get to 2000 mana over here. Instead, now I only got 1388, so 600 less, and that with deep thoughts over here. So, you know, 2 point investment into mana where I normally wouldn't. So feels really lacking on damage, feels really lacking on survivability. I died quite a bit, and so far only on a 4 link, so the damage is really low. My gear is really garbage, like seriously pretty freaking bad gear. As you can see, just getting the life resist going on. Got pretty okay-ish boots, but they're only 25 movement speed. Got some life mana, some resists here. Really nothing too crazy. This is a pretty solid ring, just like lots and lots of resists. But yeah, Atlas is currently on 12, so I literally just got into mapping. Um, and I went a bit too early and got destroyed by the the trio of Atziri. So I couldn't even complete an Atziri run. It was kind of a bummer because it was hard for me to isolate, you know, the female monstrosity, and she was just shooting this rain of arrows, and it has infinite duration. If you ever got into that situation, then you know there's no coming out. So I just chain died there until I lost all my portals because the rain of arrows just kind of like one shot you, and it has like 1 minute duration, and it covers the entire place when she is like fully buffed after you've killed. You know, so she had like 25%, but like the entire place was all filled with crap, and I couldn't even go near her. I took first step, died, and then just kind of like tried to make something work, but it wasn't possible. So yeah, we're going to try and find a new midnight piece. I got some delve action going. A little bit of sulfite. Just getting started, really. But yeah, so this league, I just wanted to kind of like share what's going on, tell you that this league we're going to take it very, very easy. Melee is really not my thing, and spells were massively nerfed with the nerf to Mind Over Matter, so survivability is low. Immortal Call was reworked unnecessarily, so your survivability is much lower. Cast when damage taken, Immortal Call is no longer a thing. So, you just get one shotted. Kind of a stupid nerf and unnecessary. I don't know what GGG were thinking. Very, very bad call on their part, just completely. Because, like, there's so many things that one shot you in the game, anyways, and Immortal Call kind of like gives you a little bit of survivability in these type of situations. And now you don't even have that, so more things one shot you. So when you get into the game, you're just gonna get more, more and more one shotted. They try to make something with, steel skin, whatever. Um, Molten Shell. They reworked Immortal Call, so it's like a temporary buff. But these things, I mean, they have cooldown, and you have to activate them manually instead of cast when damage taken. So I don't know. It's just very awkward, and it feels pretty bad. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of that little thing at all. Legion itself is pretty nice. Lots of monsters, pretty deadly monsters at that. Fun times, lots of loot happening. Pretty fun stuff. But again, I'm not going to be playing all that much like you normally used to see me because again, motivation kind of low because it's a melee league, not my thing. Lots of nerfs to spells across the board. Survivability is low, damage is low, and I'm also like one day late, so like I don't have any momentum, right? So usually when I start, I got like this momentum going and I just go. 16, 18, 20 hours a day, sleep a couple of hours, go back to the stream, and so on and so forth. This league, I'm just not feeling it at all. Maybe it's the exhaustion from, the synthesis race, maybe lack of chat activity, lack of motivation overall from streaming. I don't know. But yeah, we're still gonna be grinding. Currently 4 link, doing our best. Going to work on the Atlas. But yeah, gonna take it super easy, super mellow, and we're going to start exploring melee builds a bit later during maybe next week or something like that. We're going to start running some melee stuff. I got some nice ideas for builds. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Best of luck in Legion. I'm gonna do it so found. Don't feel like doing all the trades and all that. Just taking it easy. And hope to see you guys on stream. Take care. Bye bye, friends.